Hey guys, GamerZach here, and welcome to a Civilization 6 mod spotlight. Now, for those of you who don't know, mod support isn't really fully integrated into Civ 6 quite yet, and it's supposed to go through Steam Workshop, and the way the developers said that's gonna work is actually really cool, because it's supposed to fully support multiplayer mods, and the way it's supposed to download is when you join a game, the mod that the host has enabled for the game will automatically distribute and download to everyone who's joining that game. But because this is a PC game, people have already figured out how to mod the game, and some interesting ones have come up. And I'd like to have a bit of a series to show you guys some interesting developments. And later on, when Steam Workshop is fully integrated, we can get into some proper modding spotlights. But for today's video, I want to show you maybe a solution to one of the biggest complaints of Civilization 6, which is the vibrancy and the color and all of that. And I do find this to be a little extreme, but it's called PhotoKinetik for Civ 6. And PhotoKinetik is basically a mod sort of tool that basically adds a filter on top of everything. So the particular preset that is available right now is, well, it's said that it's inspired by Game of Thrones, a Game of Thrones map sort of thing. And it is a very heavy filter that makes things very brown and looking kind of textured and grainy. And it does apply to everything. It's just a complete overlay on top of the screen. So the interface, the game window, and even the intro videos are affected by this filter. Now, the reason why I want to highlight this mod particularly is not that I like this particular filter, but because this filtering system is already in place, that means more filters can very easily just come along and change how the game looks overall. And if you do find some interesting filters, let me know in the comments down below. Because I know one of the biggest complaints when screenshots of Civ 6 were first revealed is that it looks so vibrant, and people are already photoshopping the screenshots just to lower the vibrancy and the saturation, and a lot of people liked it. But on this particular PhotoKinetik mod, there's a few notes that should be stated. So overall, it does take a bit of a performance hit. I noticed when running this filter on top of everything, it does sort of lag a little bit here and there, particularly on the leader screens. And if you start messing with the depth of field, and mentioning the depth of field, it is way too extreme, because it obscures not just the game world, but it does obscure the interface as well. Luckily, you can toggle the depth of field by using the 0 key on the numpad, which might be a little bit of a complication if you're using a keyboard or a laptop which doesn't have a numpad. And it also adds this sort of light ray effect to the center of the screen, so if there's anything that's particularly white, it does generate this light ray, which again can get a bit extreme when you're looking at the reflection of the sun in the ocean. But otherwise, it's kind of a nice touch, I guess. And that's basically all you need to know about this mod. I mean, you can see for yourself what it looks like on screen. I go between gameplay view, some interface stuff, the leader screens, and strategic view, which it does actually look kind of cool in strategic view. But overall, I'm just showing off this particular mod because I'm excited to see what other filters and visual effects will be developed over the coming weeks and months. I'm sure we're gonna get everything from realistic filters to even more cartoony and extreme ones. But anyway, that's it for this mod spotlight. What do you guys think about it? Do you know any other filters that you'd like me to mention? Or any other mod in general? If you've seen something interesting, let me know. And that's it for this first introductory Civilization 6 mod spotlight. Hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.